Hi, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you to this episode of All Things Lean. My name is Madhulika Rajrohan, mother, author, green energy enthusiast, and a certified Lean Six Sigma black belt expert. In our last episode, we talked about how to break barriers to market entry, and today we will talk about the business model canvas. According to Alexander Ostwalder, the co creator of the business model canvas, a business model describes the rationale of how an organization creates, delivers, and captures value. The business model canvas is a tool designers use to map out a business or a product's key actors, activities, and resources, the value proposition for target consumers, customer relationships, channels involved, and financial matters. It gives an overview to help identify requirements to deliver the service and more. So, before getting into it, let's learn more about the business model canvas and how it can help in designs. Now, in service design, two tools are essentials to use early in your design process: the business model canvas and the value proposition canvas. You can use the business model canvas to build an overview of changes to be made to an existing business, for example, a merger, or of a totally new business opportunity or a market gap. At the start of your business design process, it is vital to map out the business model of your service to see how it will fill out in the marketplace. You will also need to ensure what you propose can bring maximum value to both your customers and businesses, and keep doing so in terms of customer retention, profitability, and more. To gain the more accurate version of a proposed product or a service, it is essential to understand all the components and dynamics of not only the customer experience but also the service as a whole ecosystem. This ecosystem contains all the channels and touch points that must work together to deliver and sustain maximum value to the customer. This canvas gives you several important advantages, namely, it's collaborative, so it can bring the various partners together on the same page to generate and analyze ideas and have an early testing ground for the concepts before you advance to a service staging, a prototype. It's human centered, so you can keep close track on how to create and maximize value for customers as well as shareholders and other partners. Thirdly, it is easier to collect rich data. If you have a clear purpose and strategy in mind, a business canvas typically contains 10 boxes. First one being key partners, the people who will help you fulfill the key activities using the key resources. Secondly, key activities, those vital actions that go into everyday business to get things done. These are all the activities needed to realize and maintain the value proposition and to power everything else involved. Third, key resources. The tools needed to get these things done, stretching across all areas the canvas covers to include, for example, customer retention. Fourth is value proposition. The item you think will create value for your customer. For example, a new idea, a price drop. This is a summary of what your business will deliver to customers and feeds into the value proposition canvas, the tools you will use to expand this. Fifth is customer relationships, where you envision the relationship each customer segment expects. For example, customer acquisition, retention, and upselling. That is, how do you get customers? How do you keep customers? How do you continue to create value for them? Sixth box will have customer segments, your most important customers. Example, if there are seniors or children. Consider the value of personas here, which we had discussed in our earlier episodes. Number seven would be channels. how you deliver the value proposition. Will it be online, through physical means, or a combination? Here you identify which channels are the best, both desirable for customers as well as co-efficient and cost efficient for the brand. Eighthly, you will talk about cost structures. Here you find the most essential cost drivers. This allows you to consider the return on investment. Ninth would be revenue streams, where you find potential revenue sources, that is, advertising. Tenth would be sustainability. How sustainable your offering is overall to the environment, to the social good, and also to your own business. So, how do you go about building a business model canvas? For the best results, we can follow the guidelines to aim to fill up all the gaps, looking out for cause and effect relationship that run between the boxes throughout. Completing the top 7 boxes, which is from key partners to customer segments, using all the information you can gather from your research. Complete the next boxes like cost structures, determining the cost drivers from the key partners, activity, and resources box, and revenue streams, determining these from the customer relationship, customer segments, and channel boxes. Once you have established these, you can work to estimate them in monetary terms. Complete the sustainability box according to the insights you've found. So, overall, remember your Canvas is just a flexible tool. It is also a living document that you can revisit anytime and use to find the most effective alternatives. With a clear sense of goals, a keen eye for detail, an ear for input, and a readiness to refine this canvas, you can use it to fine tune the best service prototype every time. With this, we come to an end to this edition of All Things Lean. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in our comment section on what you'd like to hear more. Until next time, this is your host, Madhulika Rajrahan, signing off. Have a wonderful day ahead.